Welcome to Life After the Stroke. Stroke changed us. I arrived the next morning. I was told by the administrator that I could no longer spend a night, so I suggested that she needed to be closely monitored because she was a fall risk. This facility had old beds from the 70s. In other words, if a patient fell off the bed, patient was out of luck because there was no sensors to warn if the patient out of bed like those modern facilities, and there was no aides. Also, nurses came around only to give medication. The facility remedy was after the fact. The facility's solution, simply putting two old, worn, dirty, skinny mats near her bed. Guess what? Cutie fell constantly on my watch and the facility's watch. I saw all three therapists. The first day was just assessment of Cutie's condition. One of them seemed to need therapy herself. She was the occupational therapist. The speech therapist was the youngest, about late 20s. She did the swallow test on Cutie. The speech therapist suggested puree food. She believed that there was no help for Cutie, so I did my own speech therapy with her. The physical therapist I saw was promising at first. I was told that I must give the facility's laundry department Cutie's clothing, so her name will be sewn on every piece of clothing. They also did her laundry. That did not make sense to me, but I complied. Eventually, the aides did lose some of Cutie's clothing anyway. Again, social workers asked for Cutie's social security. I told them I did not know her social security number, but I was looking for Cutie's card. Truthfully, I always knew her social security number, and I had her card. Within 4 days or so, they moved Cutie to a room in front of the nursing station. Big mistake. Mind you, Cutie was in clean room, fresh air, and it was noisy with construction, but it was less noisy because the room was at the end of the hallway. The room was terrible. She had the room near the window. The whole run stunk. The bathroom stunk. The toilet did not work. The sink did not work. The remote of the old bed did not work. And the new roommate, who was a hoarder, and she was contagious. She had Clostridioids difficile. How I knew or figured out. There would be 3 to 4 aides with PPE, including face masks from head to toe, when her diaper needed to be changed or go to the bathroom. Daily, I would air out the room, and I kept Cutie out the room most of the time. I had her wear a mask. I rode her everywhere, inside and outside within the facility. The only good thing was the room was next to the eating area, so I got her meals easily. For next 4 weeks, I was there at least 12 hours a day. If I could sneak another hour, I did. Here's the funny thing. Remember that raspy, ugly nurse who got offended? One morning, she complained to me that Cutie refused medication, and Cutie lashed at her. I said I was sorry about that. I suggested to the nurse to give her medication early. She had problems sleeping. Give the medication while I was there around 9 p.m. so Cutie could get uninterrupted sleep. Eventually, the nurses did change medication to 9 p.m. I also realized that Cutie had difficulty taking one of the bulky medications. So, I suggested crush the medication in applesauce. This worked like a charm. There was more madness. Come back to Life After the Stroke to see what happened next.